Good evening to the honorable judges in front of the screen. It's nice to meet all of you. My name is Seow Hai Wen and I'm a 15 years old student from SMK Dato Mohd Sulaiman. Today I would like to share a story that I have read before. Let me introduce the author to you first. Anton de Saint-Exupéry was the author of this story. Besides being an author, he was also a pilot, aristocrat, journalist, and pioneering aviator. He became a laureate of several France's highest literary awards and also won the United States National Book Awards for his lyrical aviation writings, including Wind, Sand and Stars and Night Flights. But today I want to share with you his famous story, The Little Prince. This book was published on 6 April 1943. And I think one significant thing about this book is its content, and it was full of education. The meaning of the title is related to the main leading role, the Little Prince. And I think all of you are curious about the story, so let me introduce a little bit of it. This small book contains a fairy tale, a story about many things. First of all, annoyances of childhood and love. The prince loved his roses, but felt disappointed by something the rose said. As doubt grows, he decides to explore another planet. The little prince discovers that his rose is not the only one of its kind. There are thousands of them in a garden. But then he realized that his rose is special, because it is she that have water, because it is she that have put under the glass globe, because it is she that have shelter behind the screen. The fox teaches the prince, it is the only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Then let me share the climax of this book. The climax of the plot occurs when the little prince decides to return to his planet and care for his special flower. He has learned from the fox that the important things in life cannot be seen with the eye, only felt with the heart. This story focuses on realism. The most impressive thing for me is when the adults and the children see the same picture. The adults just see the surface so they understand it as a hat, but the children who are full of imagination go beyond it to perceive it in their own ways. As we are growing, we slowly lose our childishness, imaginations, and creativity. And I found that there is a character similar to our real work, the lamplighter. He is the person who carries out the work and the person that most understands the whole thing when the leader just gives the instruction. When you have problem but unable to tell it to the leader because you are just a worker, it becomes a vicious cycle and prevents you from improving. Furthermore, I guess some of you might have some questions about it. But let me ask you first, what is the main message of The Little Prince? I think the main theme of The Little Prince is the importance of looking beneath the surface to find the real truth and meaning of a thing. It is the fox of teaches the prince to see with one's heart instead of just with one's eyes. And my favorite sentence in this book is, you know one loves the sunset when one is so sad. In my opinion, sunset represents tranquility. So you can think about something that has perplexed you for a long time. Last but not least, I think this story is a little bit hard to read because of its language, but I really recommend all teenagers and people who face trouble in life as it can help you to find a way or change your mind. Then I also recommend all of you to listen to the story by using the podcast application as it can help you to improve your listening and speaking. And that's all for me. Thank you.